Solari. That's a good ball for Roberto Carlos. Hooked into the penalty area towards Zidane. Oh!
Hey guys, what is going on? Gamer James here. Thank you very much for clicking play. Can you believe it? We are back at the start of a new season. Oh, it's a good feeling. We're back. We are back in business. I've been desperately trying to get through pre-season, just trying to tie up transfers, trying to just smash through the days, the weeks, the months. It just drags on forever, doesn't it? Before we carry on though, I've got lots to tell you about and a match against Caen. Did you like the intro, the little video there? What a goal that was, wasn't it? I remember watching that in my bedroom when I lived at home with my mum and dad. I remember seeing that goal and just thinking, wow, what a finish from Zinedine Zidane. Of course, back in 2002, he scored that to win the Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen. And the reason I showed you that is because you may remember I told you that Bayer Leverkusen had sacked their manager in the game. So we're 2 seasons in the save, they've had 2 managers, one of them obviously me, and then the guy after me, and he's been sacked, as I mentioned before, and it just so happens that their new manager is a certain Monsieur Zidane. So he was sacked in the March by Real Madrid, and in the May he was, after the season finished, he was appointed by Bayer Leverkusen, so it'll be really interesting. I mean, his stats are phenomenal, really good for such a not inexperienced, but a young manager, I guess. Only been manager for what, 4 or 5 seasons, something like that. So it's going to be really interesting to see how he gets on. So yeah, let's bring you up to speed, I guess, on the transfers first, because there's quite a lot to get through. We've spent a lot of money. As you can see, we spent 52 million. We've recouped 15.5 million at the minute, but some of these signings are really good. I'm sure you're reading down the list as I've got it on screen here. You know about all the freebies. So Mohamed Kamara, he's come in. He's just he's a 15-year-old. He was one of their youth intakes, so we got him in, young midfielder. See if we can develop him a little bit. Quite excited by him. Lewis Cook was the first one that we agreed a deal for, to pay money for, from Bournemouth. He's coming for 6.5 million. You know Lewis Cook in FM. He's a really good player, consistent, 21 years of age. He's on his language course to learn French. I think he'll be a really good addition going forward. We brought Zé Gomez in on loan from Benfica because I just wanted a little bit of a backup to Ayew and Dembele up front, and he's on loan, so it's no risk. If he doesn't play, then he'll just disappear off back to Portugal, but he's a good player, so I'm hoping to see some good stuff from him. Speaking of Leverkusen, we have brought in their right back Danny da Costa. He looks really good. He played a few games, I think, for me when I was in charge there, but you know, look at that. He's quick, he's fit, he's strong, he can tackle. He's a massive upgrade on what we already had. Actually signed 2 right backs as well, but I'll come on to the other one in a minute. Pione Sisto, I think he's probably the marquee signing. Really fast winger. Bood FM has him at the moment, and his Huddersfield team, I think he's a buy-in in that save and on loan at Bood's Huddersfield. So yeah, I've managed to get him in from West Brom. Absolutely brilliant signing. Cannot wait to get him into Liga. Fast, can dribble, can cross, can hit a free kick, can hit a long shot. He's actually he's changed the way that we set the team up a little bit in terms of the roles, but we'll go into that before the game against Caen. Angelino, you knew about, of course. Look at those green arrows. He is coming on well already. 21-year-old left back. He's going to be a really good signing for us. Andreas Pereira from Manchester United. You can see, again, phenomenal talent. Cannot wait to get him going. Rafael Diarra, another free transfer signing. Just more of a backup, really. He's nothing special, just a solid looking defender. Younes Belhanda, he's been injured in pre-season, so he hasn't really played. I think he's back now. Yeah, he's back fit now, so hoping to give him some games as well, because he looks like he could be really useful. Lucas Klosterman, another one that Bood has in his Huddersfield save. He's got some red arrows there at the minute, but really good player in the game. We got him in for well, we paid 20 million. I think it was 10 million up front and 10 million on the Never Never, so hopefully he will come good and justify that fee. We've just signed Asmir Begovic as well, because I think I need a new goalkeeper. He's more experienced than my other goalkeepers. He's just class. He is just quality. He's got wealth of experience at Portsmouth, Ipswich, Stoke and Chelsea, so he's going to be a really good experienced addition to defence. Hopefully he's going to, you know, really help the back line. And the other two are just a couple of young kids. This one looks really good. Onyekachi Okafor. He, look at the finishing, the dribbling. He's quick. Well, he's quick acceleration. He's not sustained, but over a short burst, he looks like he could be really good. Only 18, so plenty of time to develop him. And the other guy is Usama Falat. He's one of the ones a few videos ago when I went through all the young African guys that we'd agreed to sign over the next few years. He is the first of those to arrive. Again, looks fairly decent. Looks like there's some potential there. So hopefully we can develop him. In terms of players going out, not an awful lot of money coming in. Huba-chan went to Twente. Lucas Ocampos went to Angers. Hiroki Sakai never really played for me. Right back, he was also taking up one of the foreign registration spots, so he went. Junior Kaisara, he's probably the one I was most disappointed to lose, but he was 29. He was on a fair old whack. He was superb for us last season, but the offer was decent, and it was you know, it was a good idea to get him gone, which is why we've brought in Klosterman and Da Costa, because I think I have upgraded there, to be honest. So yeah, we're quite a long way in the hole in terms of money spent. So that has kind of smashed the finances a little bit. So we're currently overspending a little bit on the wages. I can't actually make any adjustments to that either. We're already kind of maxed out on the wage budget. There are quite a lot of players, you know, we're only 18th of August, 2 weeks left of the transfer window. I have been turning down offers for Ogajan. I'm sure another offer is going to come in for him, and I'll be tempted to sell him if a decent enough offer comes in. So I guess we'll show you the schedule. So you can see here it's a lot of green in there. Now, I experimented in this pre-season because I wanted to get through it as quickly as possible. I only actually took charge of one friendly. I left the assistant in charge of all the others. The only one I took charge of was this one against Barcelona in the Camp Nou, and it was a phenomenal performance. We played so well. We more than matched the Giants of Barcelona. We were winning twice, I think, during the game. Yeah, we were 1-0 up to. In fact, we were leading 3 times. No, we weren't. We were leading 1-0, losing 2-1, and then leading 3-2 before Messi scored a penalty. It was a really good performance, so I was really proud of that. And the assistant's taking charge of all the others, so we had some good performances and some good high-profile friendlies. So it's really encouraging. I'm really happy with it. We have played our 3rd qualifying round of the Europa League, and we smashed Dinamo Bucharest 5-0 on aggregate. I did actually record those games, and I did condense it all down. I had it all edited. It was a nice little 10-minute highlights package for both of the 2 games, and then stupidly I went into the folder to delete all the little edited bits that I'd put together, and somehow managed to delete the finished file as well. So unfortunately that's gone, but it doesn't really matter. It was only because it was our first European games at Marseille. We have still got a playoff to play as well before the group stage against Maccabi Haifa. I am very confident of getting through that. So what I'm probably going to do is do the highlights package again for those 2 games, and then bring that to you probably with the Gongomp game. So what we're going to do today, we're going to play Caen then we're going to go through these 3 off camera, but as I say, I'll record the Maccabi Haifa games and I'll put them together in a package, and we'll come back for the Gongomp game, and then I can show you what's happened. In terms of the tactics then, we've changed a few little bits up. We've gone to inside forwards again, and we've just changed the number 10 role here from an advanced playmaker back to an attacking midfielder, and we've changed Ogajan's deep line playmaker into an advanced playmaker, and the ball winning midfielder into the deep line playmaker. So it seems to have worked quite well during pre-season as well, so we're quite happy with it at the minute. So yeah, we've gone to a control mentality as well, because it really seems to have helped everything just sort of like everything be a bit more cohesive. They're a little bit more disciplined, stick to positions at the minute as well, although I will probably take stick to positions off now, and actually be more disciplined off as well, actually thinking about it. One thing I have done is I've encouraged more shooting, so we've got shoot on sight set, and a lot of the players are now set to shoot more often as well. In the game, in the away leg, certainly against Bucharest, I think we had 25 shots on goal, and I think about 18 or 19 of them were long shots, but we scored a couple of them, so I thought it worked really well. So yeah, we're going to see how this goes in the new season, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, the team is picked, so we're going with Benoit Costil in goal, because although we've bought Asmir Begovic, apparently he's already played a game today, so he must have played for Chelsea's reserves or something, so he's not eligible to play in this match. Angelino at left back, Doria and Duarte at centre back, Klosterman at right back, so there's 2 debutants in the back 4. El Kaddouri and Ogajan keep their places in midfield, and then we've got Tovan and 2 debutants, Pereira and Sisto, and Dembele up front. Obviously when I say debutants, I mean Ligue 1 debutants, because they've played in Europe already. So yeah, let's get to it, see what the press are going to say. Right, so the press are saying that it'll be a home win, Marseille will win. Yeah, I can't really argue with that. They've got quite a few players out injured. We've had 2 games already. Lyon and Toulouse have already won their games. Lyon won 4-2 at Monaco, which was a very, very impressive victory indeed. So yeah, let's hope for a winning start here. 3 good solid points. Okay, so they're playing with a narrow diamond, so hopefully the fact that we're set to play wide, we're set to clear it to the flanks, get the crosses in, hopefully we'll be able to counteract their presumably quite slow possession based narrow diamonds. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, let's we're going to just calmly go out there and just tell them that if you do what you can do, if you play to your potential, you can win. So it's gone down okay, not brilliant, but it's all right. Let's get to it. Okay, so Caen get us underway. We are really hoping to get off to a good winning start here. Whoa, I'm not pronouncing his name, who took the throw-in. Thankfully it's cleared away. Here's Sisto and El Kaddouri booked already. We're less than 4 minutes in. Jeez, what is he doing? Ogajan, good ball forward. Dembele, Ogajan again. Oh, he was looking for Dembele, but he's found Sisto this time, and that's a good effort. Clears the bar though. It's a free kick then here. Lukic will take. Oh, and it's hit the top of the net. Costil's going to take the goal kick. So we have a goal already. I think that's 2 promoted clubs playing each other. Havre Athletic against, who is that one? Oh, that's Gongomp. Yeah, I think they were promoted as well. I don't remember playing them last season. Here's Angelino, decent ball in. Oh, headed over. Pereira will take the corner, but Jedrzejczyk clears. I won't be signing him. Here's Pereira and Duarte. And Pereira again, and Ogajan. Good ball forward, Tovan. Oh, he's gone out to Klosterman. Good ball in. Sisto was lurking. Ogajan again, and Klosterman will put another ball in, and Tovan this time with the header. Saved well. So the throw-in is taken. I'm not sure if control's working or not at the minute. I mean, we're getting plenty of shots and we're kind of stifling them. We could break again here, so let's see how it goes. That's a great ball from Tovan. Dembele couldn't get to it though. Here's Santini and Lukic and Chaibi. Cuts inside. He's still got the ball. And Imaru. Come on, they're playing it around us too easily here, and that's a good shot. So still only one goal in the 5 matches that are going on today. Can we add to that? A deep cross from, and it's going to break for Sisto. That's a brilliant save. Dembele keeps it alive, and Angelino's ball across, and it comes to Tovan, and he's going to shoot, and it's deflected wide. That's a bit better. Bit of incessant pressure there. We need this. Come on. Ball played in, and Di Gennaro claims it easily. El Kaddouri will take the free kick then. So we've actually only had 2 long shots in this game so far, despite the fact that we're set to shoot on sight. I guess that means that we're kind of not being allowed within range, I guess. Oh, Pereira's given the ball away horribly there, and Chaibi. But Doria's got to that and plays Sisto away down the left. He cuts inside, looked for Dembele. Here's El Kaddouri, and now Tovan. Oh, it's gone past his man. The cross is deflected. Could have been an own goal. And it's going to be Pereira to take the corner. In it goes. It's cleared away. Ogajan, he spreads it back out to Pereira, and in it goes, and there's Sisto! Get in. It's a league debut and a first goal for Sisto. It won't be his last either. Tovan just knocked it down. Sisto fires it in. So we're just just coming up to the last 5 minutes of the half. Just need to keep it tight a little bit. Just hold on. The 3 points are massively important at the minute. And Costile. Oh, what's he done there? Oh no. Oh no. Can you see the glaring error here? Now, we had a problem because before the match, literally the day before the match, our other goalkeeper, Maxence Prévost, got injured. We signed Asmir Begovic and he's ineligible. And now Benoit Costile is injured. Presumably because he collided with the post, it looked like. What's his potential arm injury? So what am I, what do I do? Arse. I'll be honest, I don't ever have a goalkeeper on the bench because I've never had one get sent off or get injured during a match. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to go through these guys now and see who's got a goalkeeper rating that can go in. So, yeah, bear with me, guys. I'll I'll let you know what we end up doing. Okay. Right, well, we've made a decision. We've gone through everyone. Rafael Diarra, centre back, goalkeeper rating of 3, but he's 6'1". So, yeah. What is it with the opening day of the season? Last season we were at home to Lyon. We got 2 players sent off and we lost 4-0. And this time we've got a goalkeeper injured after having our other 2 goalkeepers unavailable. I'm just gonna calmly tell him there's no pressure on him because I really don't know what else to say to him. But he's kept a clean sheet so far. Let's see if we can get to half time. Oh, it's unbelievable what this game does to you at times, isn't it? Right, so we've made it to half time. We shall passionately tell them to keep it going. I am not expecting good things from this half now. If we come away with this with a win, it'd be incredible. I imagine they're just going to be set to shoot from everywhere. Andres Pereira's injured as well by the look of it. We'll have to have a look at that. He was down to 63%. Here's Klosterman then, and Tovan. Of course, the best way to protect our standing goalkeeper is to have the ball at the other end. Sisto firing over from an impossible angle. Di Gennaro will take the goal kick. Ogajan wins it, and here's Dembele and Tovan. Oh, go on, hit one, son. Oh, don't hit it. Awful. So Belhander's on for his debut. Pereira's gone off because he was recovering slowly, but he was still at about 65%, so I've decided to take him off, and it's Belhander's league debut. And here's the first shot on goal, and the first shot on target against our defender in goal, and it's 1-1. Santini forward, Danny and Dye. Good effort from Diarra to get to it. Passed back to the goalkeeper. Di Gennaro will clear it. Lifts it long, but Doria with a dominant header. And again, and Sisto plays it forward, and Tovan heads it in, and Jordan Ayew. Oh, it's a good save. At his near post, Di Gennaro. Come on, lads. Make this count. Angelino to take the corner. It's an awful delivery. What was that? Tovan battling against two defenders and losing out. And here's Santini. We have just passionately encouraged them a few minutes ago just to try and get them over the line. Gotta say, I would be happy with a draw at this moment in time, considering we haven't actually, literally have not got a goalkeeper on the pitch. As D-Dot takes. Oh, and the header's in. It's Ben Youssef. It's 2-1. I hate you, FM. You are out to get me. It's a good header. Backed into his man well and headed it into the top corner. Oh, come on. Klosterman. Tovan. Angelino! Why does a chance like that fall to your left back? It was on his left foot though. He should have buried it. Here's Belhanda. Angelino again. Get the cross in. No, it's Sisto and Ogajan. Angelino. Good ball. Oh, Ayew. Awful, awful, awful again. If you want a chance to drop 6 yards out, it's to your striker. El Kaddouri, will he get to that? He does, but Tovan had already cut inside. Come on. 2 and a bit minutes to go. Here's Klosterman. Crosses it in. There's Jordan Ayew. Well defended. I think Ayew actually got the touch on that, did he? Well, we are being well and truly FM'd in this game. I mean, you look at the stats, 22 shots to their 7. And we were winning 1-0, lose our only goalkeeper to injury, and we lose 2-1. It was, we've been FM'd massively. Always seems to happen on camera. Always seems to happen on camera. I don't know what it is about the opening day. I really don't know what's going to happen next season on the opening day. I do wonder. Here's Sisto. El Kaddouri drives it forward. This is the exit highlight anyway. There it is. We've lost. We've lost because we didn't have a goalkeeper on the pitch. There's no other way of looking at that. We would have seen that out easily. But we've got to tell them that we weren't happy, because we still had more than enough to do it, to win that game. After all that pre-season, all that optimism, the good signings that we've made, and then it just destroys it all in the opening day. Yeah, right. At least I think we've got some. So Costiel's out for 7 weeks with a fractured wrist. Did he? I think he. Costiel has sustained a fractured wrist after being struck by the ball. Right then, you're a goalkeeper. The ball is going to hit you in the wrist. It looked like he collided with the post during the match, but oh, not happy. I am not happy. Right, so we're going to come back for the Gonkomp game. I mean, looking at it, I mean, they're all winnable games up until the Paris Saint-Germain game. They really are. I mean, we should hopefully pick up a few points before we come around to playing PSG. But yeah, that one's really knocked it out of me. It has to be said. That has really done me. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of the signings. Let me know if your bad luck stories about injuries and things like that It's always good to hear other people's. All the usual links will be in the show notes as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.